Harry.
Pulse is weak. We gotta move.
What have you done? What have you done to him?
I'm sorry.
I'm coming with you, wait.
There are traces of brain activity, but his chances of coming back are very slim.
Just keep him alive. Why? Get the G serum ready. ASAP.
For the last few years, tragedy has tried to tear the city apart. But we somehow kept going. We battled sickness, evil, cataclysm. We are tired, anxious, stressed, numb. But we have never lost hope. The city needs to heal. We're all ready to return to normal, but what is normal? What if it no longer exists? Over the last half hour, I've talked about how these events have changed me. But what about you? In this ongoing series, I will be talking with people throughout the city, exploring our new behaviors, new routines, new thoughts and feelings. I hope you'll join me on this journey. This has been Mary Jane Watson, and you're listening to The New Normal. Episode 1, done.
Nice. I don't know.
Ooh, are these good to go?
In a minute, I want to show you something first.
Okay.
It has molasses in it.
Yum, I'll take those.
Thanks again for the donation, Peter.
Pete.
Get one. You don't go outside, you don't get one. No choice but to go by the...
Have you talked to Miles about...
Not yet.
You ready?
Miles, I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I mean, I have been talking to you all the time. It's great to talk. So many good talks. I just haven't been talking to you about what I should have been talking to you about.
Pete,
Wait, let me start again.
I got this. All of it. Go be Peter Parker for a while.
Are you sure? It's a big city.
I can handle it. As long as I can still call you for advice.
You don't need it.
Maybe not now, but there'll come a time.
I'm here for you. Always.
Big bro. See you.
Thank you so much for watching me record Spider-Man 2. I know I've been quiet the entirety of the friendly difficulty playthrough, but that's because I was focusing, and only focusing the entire time on. There were times where I had some bumps in the road when it came to how my performance went, but it actually ended up being pretty good by the rest of it. I have to say that this game was definitely harder than the original Marvel Spider-Man, except for the post-game content. It actually wasn't as hard compared to Marvel Spider-Man, Spider-Man from Insomniac games back in like 2020 when I recorded it. That the side content for that was harder. Trying to get a gold on all of those side missions with the Taskmaster and Screwball, they were much harder than the Mysteriums, which I did with obviously Miles, because he was only able to get them completed. Now I'm rather surprised that this music's playing right now, because I have the music volume of my game at 0, and this actually is able to be played and heard. Like, what's the deal with that? Shouldn't there like be no music playing even in the credits here? If I get a copyright claim for this, then my hands are tied. Although it's okay if that ends up happening. I mean, it's just going to be a claim. Some countries won't be able to watch this, but that doesn't bother me one bit. When the credits come to an end, there's going to be post scenes of what's to come next, obviously, in the game series. And I'm not even so sure if the games could get much harder than what this one actually was. So many enemies at once to fight, crazy like odds as Spider-Man. It actually really has the pressure on, and it also is really fun. The MJ stealth missions are a whole lot easier too in this, giving her the ability to fight and do the stealth takedowns instead of having to sneak by the enemy. Really made it to be a lot more less pressuring and more fun too. Her training in Sicaria of Silver Sable really paid off. I really like that about this game. Enjoy the rest of the credits, because that's all I just only wanted to say pretty much right there. But don't get me wrong, some of the side content was actually pretty challenging in this game, like the symbiote nests. Those I never saw coming for how tough they were, but I was resilient enough to get through them. Here's the post scenes. The game's story was also longer than the originals, unless I had more trouble on this game than the original Marvel Spider-Man.
What do you want?
The Spider-Men. You know who they are, don't you?
Why?
They ruined my son.
Good. We all have to experience loss. Even you, Norman.
It's been 5 years since I defeated Octavius in the original Marvel Spider-Man by Insomniac.
What are you writing?
If I were to fight him again now, it definitely wouldn't go well, because I would have forgotten on how to fight him in that game.
Final chapter.
But there we go, the final chapter in the book. We'll find out exactly what that is for whatever Insomniac Games has in planned for the rest of the series. Another post scene's going to obviously play. The game isn't 100% completed yet. I actually forgot to grab the award from completing all of the Emily and May Foundation project side mission, which was a suit, because I got up to the symbiote chapter with Harry being possessed by the symbiote before I could be able to get that completed. So it was removed from the map. However, maybe if I get back in after the game here, I should be able to receive that reward. And then the game should be 100% completed for the main game, for that matter. But I won't get the Platinum Trophy so easily. There's actually going to be more like trophies that are probably were hidden that I never got. I got close to getting 100% on all of Marvel Spider-Man and Insomniac games, like pure for that matter. There was just one trophy I forgot to do for that one, which was go to see Ben Parker's grave, which I didn't do, just like when I didn't do Miles Morales' father's grave on that one. Well, I tried to do it, but I couldn't find where the grave was. And that apparently was something that I didn't have knowledge of. But of course, platinum trophies don't really matter to me that much. If I can't get them, I'm fine with that.